Welcome to Your Energy First, the podcast where intuition meets mindset for aligned decisions in life and business. I'm your host, Emily McNaughton, here to help guide you in unlocking your unique energy and create success your way. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. It's so wild because what's coming through for today's message is this inclination that we have to view other realms as the guides are using this term proprietary. But what they mean is, in order for us to fully evolve in our current consciousness, part of what we have to realize is that the name of the game is supporting one another, supporting ourselves, kind of figuring out where in life, in the different parts of our life, who we are when we're 5 and 15 and 55 and 105 is very different, right? And they want us to really, they want to encourage us, as we explore consciousness, to look at it from a viewpoint of how is this helping me? How is this helping me? How is this helping me help my community, help others? This can look like so many different things. And in regards to spirit, when I say spirit, I'm talking about the activation of source energy, anything that's in alignment with the light, everything is equal. It doesn't matter if it's a master archangel or a guide or a loved one who's crossed over or a pet who's crossed over and everything in between. In my sessions, I work with specialists of the light. I've seen, incredible beings from other galaxies, all to come in and support a variety of different clients, right? And every single time, everything is very loving and neutral from the sense of, a guide or, some incredible masters of the light come in and I'm in awe. I'm in absolute awe. And they come in very even keel, very flat. And they want us to realize that's how they perceive us too, almost like they perceive us in awe. And in order for us to evolve, we have to let go of this notion of other beautiful beings being something that we connect to in a way that again outsources our power or makes us look as if, you know what, these energies are so incredible and they're so bright and so beautiful. I'm going to go join them, which doesn't sound half bad some days. Instead, they say, okay, let's take a look at as we rise in our love, as we rise in our awareness of the fact that we're creators in this lifetime, how can we now come from a place of all of these beautiful beings, when they show up, they're here to help me. And you may have beautiful beings show up to help you in many different facets of your life, not just one. So the encouragement here is as you grow to view guides, specialists, angels, etc., and whoever comes in to support you through your inner light framework, that these energies are part of a greater purpose as well, a greater mission. So the question is not, oh my gosh, what are you? What's going on? What is this? What does this all mean? The question is, why are we here together? Why are we here together? So if I were to put this into just really simple brass tacks terms, it means get comfortable, get cozy with being around and experiencing beautiful energies from other realms. And when you do realize that it's all for a greater purpose, the purpose could be for you to experience more love in that moment, right? Or the experience could be to help you through a relationship, or the experience could be to help guide you through an emotion or an expansion. And then at the same time, we want to understand that we're all in this together. And if we don't have a better grip on this, spirit's exact terms, we need to have a better grip on the fact that we're all doing this work together. There isn't this hierarchy we've been led to believe. And when we realize this and we're more in our power, they go, more things get done. What they showed me is that energy comes down and is like, whew, it's like, it's a beautiful, in a wave on the ocean, it's all of the droplets together, right? And we admire the beautiful wave. We don't say, okay, well, what about that droplet? And how long has that droplet been around? We don't think about it like that. So that's probably the best analogy that they've given us at this part, and I really like it. So, if you want to continue to ascend, bring forth your magic, and you do this from a place of your heart, it's okay. So, these energies are here, and now how are we doing this together? How am I being guided? What feels right? What feels in alignment for the greater good? They go, this is how you align with energy mastery. This is how you begin to release a lot of these. They're just, they're calling them those icky, heavy burdens that we create for ourselves in this lifetime. I'm like, excuse me. No, these burdens are put upon us. You get the idea. So a really, really powerful, powerful reminder, just a powerful reminder. And, as humans, we don't have a lot of construct around this in our world and our reality. So it can feel kind of odd at first. But I love this message and this encouragement because really what they're saying is when everything exists within itself and is present in love, everything is simply love. And that's the most powerful blessing in the world. So that's really what this all breaks down to, which is so amazing. Okay. They're saying don't be afraid to bring us into your work life. Don't be afraid to bring us into your evening routine, um, your sleep patterns as you prepare food. It's just this encouragement of like, how can I bring this loving presence to myself while I'm doing these things and asking for support along the way? Okay, I feel like that's a very deliberate message, and I love it. I am opening up the Magic Accelerator again. If you want to get clear on how to have these intuitive messages from guides, from spirit in a way that's of integrity, that doesn't drain you, that doesn't impede on somebody else, if you want to know how to understand what messages are for you versus other people, I've been teaching this class for a number of years, and it's just so close and dear to my heart. And you are going to receive, we do hands-on training. I do hot seat coaching. There's energy activations. And I show you how to get clear on how you intuit messages lovingly and from a very powerful space. So there's a lot to this class. I teach what specialists of the light are. I teach how to spot certain energies in the body. That's a big one. And this is a tool you will ground into yourself your way and use either in your work or your personal life or both. This tool will truly change you and help bring you forward in your life forever. So information is in the profile, and then I'm still working with people one-on-one who are getting clear on their intuitive messaging for their business, how they want to craft their business so that they're not drained, so that it feels exciting and aligned for them, and how are they sharing it with the world. Okay, so I have the private session for that, the group session for the Magic Accelerator, and all that information is here in the show notes. So let's get into the activation. With this activation, we are so we come home to ourselves, we come home to our inner power, our inner light. You can call it your inner potato, whatever you want to call it. And here, what's happening right now is there's this beautiful it's these vibrating deep I want to say iridescent purple. Purple doesn't do it justice. I want you to imagine and feel into a richness of depth with a purple or another color you receive. So with all activations, we bring you within first and we connect you to your greater source energy. So you can follow this activation, or maybe you feel called to kind of go in a little bit of a different direction. Maybe you intuit something else. Either way, the energy is going to support you exactly how it's meant to. Okay, so this energy it's actually very interesting. It's flowing through our limbs. So why would an energy specifically flow through our limbs? The guides are saying that part of your structure. They're so funny. They're so funny. Okay, so why would this energy just be moving through your limbs? Hmm. I'll be curious to know in the comments what you're picking up on. Part of what the team is saying is one option is as we continue to move through this experience, we are in a place where we're now moving differently for ourselves. And the good consciousness moves through your limbs. So there you have it. Interpret that for what you will. Okay. They're shaking some things out a bit. They're shaking some things out so that they can make room for more of an experience in your auric field. So this tells me that sensations are going to be deeper, more clear. You may finally pick up on something that you have that's actually been a part of your energetic tells for a long time, and it's finally time for you to get clear on those. And the other piece is we do run a lot of source energy, through our inner light and then therefore in turn through our limbs. And so part of what this is doing too is it's activating, it's the next level. It's the next version of what you're meant to experience with that. And one of the things that we often think about is, oh, it's flowing through my hands or it's flowing through my fingertips. Now, what if the energy has a rhythm to it that's, yes, that, and like around your elbows and around your forearms and through your hand? So it doesn't have to just be within that, it can be all around it too. Okay. There is also an energy here. I haven't seen this before, so let me just get some clarity. It's a beautiful orange energy. I'm going to say it has a bit of a yellow tone to it too. And this doesn't actually have to do with our chakra or energy centers like we would think. So, what this energy is telling us, what is this? So, when we use our voice, wow, this is fascinating. When we use our voice, understandably, we use our voice in a variety of different ways, a variety of different means. Depending on who we're talking to, what we're talking about, a different older version of ourselves is coming forward to speak. What this energy is doing is it comes in because this energy's been high up in our physical body's existence here. And what this is doing is it's bringing in oh, the guys are being funny. It's cattling in the energy of our higher consciousness. So we now are more aware and speak from our higher consciousness. No big deal. No big deal. This is big. This is really big. So we're just going to take a moment and we're just going to acknowledge this energy. How does it feel for you? What are you noticing? Do you notice a different color? Where are you noticing it? And we're really going to allow this energy just to exist within us and exist within the supportive framework that it's given your energy field now, your energy grid. Okay, wow. So, what this means is as you go about your following minutes, hours, days, weeks, month, you're going to start, they say, believing what it is you speak from this higher path of yours. And this energy is here because you've done so much work to get to this point. And they just say, now it's time to upgrade. And they go, so here it is. So here's this conscious connection to your higher consciousness, which is you, um, which is from whom with you will speak. You get the idea. I can tell you I did not deliver that message perfectly. That was a very ancient delivery of that message. Okay, so as this is moving through and settling in for you, this is going to be so interesting to see how this shows up. So interesting to see how this shows up. I'm going to be really curious how you'll notice this one because it also feels very like it's giving us permission. And they say this is the go forward plan. Like this is how we move forward now. And I'm reflecting to spirit. I'm like, but move forward from what? You know? Like move forward from what? I mean, that is that's an open-ended thing. So time will certainly tell on that. I'm gonna ask really quick. Move forward from okay, this just got even deeper. So there's an energetic agreement when we come through the earth plane as humans on the experiences that we'll collectively have and also our part in it. And they say that's what's been unwoven. And it feels as though I'm getting full body chills when I say this. We're going through a very large, beautiful burst of a channel of energy. They're not letting me call it a portal. They say that's too small. They go, it's as if what they're showing me right now, are we going through this right now? We're not. We're in the prep stage. When's it gonna happen? Let me ask. May. Okay, well, we're in May right now. But they're showing me the earth physically moves through this beautiful bright light. I want to call it a star, but they're like, it's not a star, just this, we're moving through this gorgeous energy. And they say there's a lot of things that we reflected on that are simply no longer in our path. Lord have mercy. This was not what I was expecting when I channeled, aka intuited, held energetic space for that program I'm teaching. I don't teach channeling, but you guys know this is similar. It's adjacent, except we do energy work with it. And our focus is 100% on being in alignment and integrity. I was not expecting this to come through today. I don't really know what I ever expect to come through. Okay. My heart is racing a little bit from holding energetic space for all of this energy and these messages. Thank you to each of you who listened to this. It's profound work. You are all intuiting it your way, which is where the real power lies. The power lies in each of us no longer saying, give me that book, give me that script, tell me how to do it. The power now lies in the presence of our unique experiences. If you want to work together and you feel like it's time, and by the way, there is so much opportunity right now with the way AI is going and the way the global collective consciousness is going. We're in the Aquarian age. There is a massive opportunity for folks who want to bring forth their intuitive and spiritual gifts, they're actually skill sets, into their experience. So there's a few different ways to work together. You can also find them on my website, emilymarie.com. Until then, thank you so much for being an incredible light in this world. It has been so great to connect here. If this episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who you want to have more of these chats with. And as you move throughout your day, remember, your energy is your superpower. As you pay attention to it and trust it, you can watch your entire life begin to transform.